wait for just a few minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the shopping link right here in the comments. And this is where you can find all of the makeup I'm going to be using on my mama. So if you are new here, this is my mom, Lisa. Hi. She is just down the street. Usually I do her makeup like once a month-ish, but because of COVID, we were trying to be safe, but now we're all over it.
We're all good.
All right, so say hello where you're watching from. Say hello and where you're watching from. If you're new, hashtag newbie in the comments so we can all welcome you here. But today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial on my mom, like I said. And do you mind sharing how old you are?
58.
She's 58 years old. And I'm going to be doing pretty much the same exact makeup look that I do on a regular basis here with you guys. Like, what are you doing?
I'm moving back because I look so big. Right
You're fine.
Without you back there.
You're fine. Here, I'll go in front.
Okay,
There you
yeah,
go.
that's better.
Um,
I got a big old face.
No, you're fine. So my mom's skin type is combination. She has a little bit larger pores. She has redness. What else do you have? What else? What
Dry and oily skin, both. A lot of wrinkles.
Tell us more. Just kidding.
I got wrinkles.
So I get told all the time that, oh, this makeup looks phenomenal on you because you're young and you won't look good if I'm such and such age and I can't use the product. So I'm going to show you that I can do the exact same thing I do on myself on her. So I'm very excited to show you guys. Are you waving at
Sorry,
yes, man?
The delivery guy.
Hi! It's getting my makeup done! It's a great day!
All right, and be kind, please. I'm half blind. I can't, without my glasses, I can't read anything you're saying. So.
She can't read the comments, so say whatever you want. Just kidding.
Hey, be nice.
Just kidding.
I'll
okay.
look later.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do the stick foundation on her today because this is one of my favorite coverages, especially on her skin tone, because it's hydrating, it's full coverage, it's easy to do. So a little background on Mom is that she was a huge tomboy growing up like me. Wonder where I got it from. And she didn't have any sisters to show her how to do makeup. Her mom didn't know how to do makeup either. So we have learned together. So this, I love that it's easy, especially for her, because I can explain it and she's like, okay, I can do this. So very easy to learn with.
And I watch her videos. I do replay them and watch them as I do it on my own with her.
So supportive.
Learn from the kid.
Okay, so for the pre-makeup routine, I did the same routine that I do on myself and I tell you guys about on her. So we washed her face. She made it dry. Yeah, and then we applied the Unique eye cream on her under eyes. So this eye cream is what I tell you guys about. That's amazing for fine lines and dark circles. So she has this on as well, AM and PM. And then after we've let that sit on her skin for a few minutes, then we sprayed her whole face down using the setting spray. So we sprayed her whole face down and then fanned it dry. And then after it dried, we used the mattifying face primer. So the mattifying face primer is really great, even if you do have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, because this is going to blur the fine lines, blur the pores, and unlike a lot of other mattifying primers on the market, this one won't dry you out. It's still hydrating without over-hydrating your skin and making your makeup look greasy or shiny or come off altogether. So we use the mattifying face primer on her, let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then we use the setting spray again. So setting spray, primer, setting spray is a routine that I do, and we did on her. It's amazing. It's going to make your makeup look so much more smoother and more flawless on your skin.
And it doesn't feel heavy or anything. So if you think, oh, it's going to feel heavy before I start my makeup, it does not.
Yeah.
So
perfect.
Fast and smooth.
Okay. So we're going to be using the shade Chiffon on her, which is her natural skin color. So like I said, you can literally just mark up your face, which is...
She loves doing this to me.
Yeah. Which will just feel wonderful. But it's easy. So, and it's going to last a long time because it's just a tiny, tiny bit is going to give you that full coverage. So for myself, I always use the blending bud straight away. But I want to show you guys another way that you could apply the stick foundation. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry. Oops. Okay, so we're going to be using the Kabuki brush. So this brush is on my website right here. Everything is on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and everything has a love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you can always return it for your money back. And then if you need to be color matched, or if you're not sure what color matching is, if you need help picking out your products, if you're not sure what colors you are, if you're not sure what products are best for you and your skin type, I want you right now to comment color match. You'll comment color match in the comments, and then I can private message you a full recommendation. So right now we're using the Kabuki brush to really blend this out, and I'm just gonna keep pulling at her skin. I'm gonna go over your lip. So if you wanna, yep. And this is gonna really tone down the redness to her skin. It's going to start to provide amazing, smooth, soft coverage. And like I said, it's just easy to do. It's super hydrating, and I love too that it doesn't really feel like you have anything. I'm gonna go over your eyes. Mm-hmm. It doesn't feel like you have anything on your skin. So if you are wanting to get that really full coverage makeup look right away, this is a very easy way to do it. And again, this is the stick foundation in the shade Chiffon that we're using on her.
Yeah, it's real light. You can't even tell that anything's on.
Mm-hmm. And you could do it light. You don't have to do it as full coverage as maybe I do it on myself. So that was one little coat using the Kabuki brush, which is what I like to do on her. On myself, I go straight in with the Blending Bud. Now we are going to add a little bit more and kind of fine tune it. So again, stick foundation in Chiffon, and we're going to apply it with the Blending Bud. Now for this, I'm just going to focus on kind of like her like trouble spots, if you're wanting to think of it that way. Just like any extra redness, or maybe you just need a little extra coverage somewhere. We're going to use the Blending Bud now, and I'll have you look straight at me this time. And then you're just going to dab and kind of pull like you did with the Kabuki brush, but this you're going to use more of a patting motion versus just a swipe motion that you did with the Kabuki brush. Now this is obviously going to be a lot simpler on yourself than when someone's doing it on you, but you'll do the exact same kind of methods. And then look straight at me so I could get your under eye area. Yep. And then close your eyes.
Fill in those wrinkles.
Yes. And that's the best part of the Blending Buds, is because that's exactly what these do. They really compress the makeup down in a place versus just kind of like smooshing it all over the place and kind of rubbing it on. This is gonna like compress the makeup down. So instead of her fine lines looking accentuated, it's really going to compress that down and make it look even more flawless. These are damp, so I wring them underneath the water and squeeze till no water falls from them, then they're ready to use. But how does that feel so far?
Great, yeah. It doesn't even feel like anything's on.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't look like anything's on either. Your skin
just
looks
smoother though. Yeah, it takes a lot of that.
It takes all the redness away,
color,
and your skin just looks hydrated and almost dewy in the best way possible. So that is just the stick foundation in the shade Chiffon. So now we're going to use the new Skin Solution Concealer, and this is brand new. She hasn't actually used this one yet. So this is in the shade Lace. So I'll have you kind of look up with your eyes open. So this is going to be one of the most amazing concealers, especially for women over 50, 40, 30, however old you are. If you have fine lines, puffiness on your under eyes, this is going to be phenomenal for you. So the reason that it's so great, close your eye, is because it has caffeine infused in it. So for any of that under eye puffiness, look up. Any of that under eye puffiness, it's going to really firm up that area. But as you see, her under eyes aren't creasing immediately. Look at how soft and bright and beautiful your under eyes look. So this color may be a little bit light for you for an everyday, which again is the shade Lace in the Skin Solution Concealer. And I'll have you look this way so I can blend this side out. But for her, and if you have a similar complexion than my mom, then you'll use the shade Taffeta. It would probably be the best match for you for the concealer. So close your eye. So again, we use the shade Chiffon for her stick foundation and the shade Lace, although the shade Taffeta would match even better. But you can still utilize colors that may not look perfect because you'll blend it out. And then look, open your eyes and look at me. And then the other cool thing about this, is you can look back at them, is it's really going to brighten up her under eye area and just make it look so much brighter, make her eyes look like they pop more. So again, this is the Skin Solution Concealer, and this is what has the caffeine in it. So amazing for your under eyes, for under eye puffiness, dark circles, and all that.
I just said I need that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying to myself so I can take notes
yeah.
later and go back and order it.
I know, we're putting an order in for you today. All right, so now for concealer, or not concealer, for contour, I'm going to use a stick foundation in the shade Chenille. And this is one of my favorite products to use on mature skin because it's, look that way, this is going to be super hydrating for contour. So it's not going to accentuate her fine lines and wrinkles as maybe like a powder would. Now we're going to flip it around and use the fat end. This is fine. And you're just going to dab, dab, dab right on top of there. And then turn towards me so I can do this side. So like I said, you're just going to kind of press and dab right on top. Another cool part about using a stick foundation for contour is you can flip this around and you can settle and soften those lines up if you're like, oh gosh, I went too heavy or it looks too dark or whatever if you're still new at doing this. And we're going to still keep that same idea in mind. Look this way again. With the contour is you're going to go from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth. So we're kind of following this little secret shape right here and then look straight at them. And this is really going to accentuate her cheek structure. It's going to make her complexion looks so much better, like it matches more, and it's really going to make her under eyes look even more brighter, tighter, more youthful. They all say hi.
Be kind, please. Hi.
They are. Okay, so
Takes
now
a lot of tucking in to get me over here.
Yeah. Okay, so relax your skin, and before you set it, we're going to make sure that anywhere that she naturally has any fine lines or wrinkles are going to be kind of compressed down to make sure that nothing is super accentuated before we set it all. So as we set it, as I always tell you guys, you can use this product if you have mature skin. So this is called this Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder. Now you guys know how I use it. I use it with a sponge, I put it all over my face, and then I sweep it away. However, it comes normally with this little mesh plate.
I don't pop mine out.
Yeah. You're going to use a brush similar to this. This one is called a Morphe 438 brush, but any kind of tapered brush like this will do. You can find them at Target, Walmart, whatever. So you're going to tap into this product, grab a lot of that on there, and then you're going to tap, tap, tap most of that off. And I'll have you look at me and look up. And you're going to press this as opposed to popping all the product on there. You're going to press this on those under eyes and wherever you use concealer or wherever you want to set to be very soft and set. So the powder isn't going to accentuate, close your eyes now, accentuate your fine lines. It's just going to kind of smooth them out and like set them into place. So I'll have you look back at the camera. So this is going to set her under eyes without making her feel drier or look powdery or anything like that. So you can still, like I always say, utilize this product. You're just going to use less of it. So that was the Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder. Now to set everywhere else, I'm super excited to tell you guys that a lot of the pressed powders are back in stock. So her shade Chiffon is actually back in stock. I bought like 4 of them last night. The pressed powders have been out of stock forever, it feels like. Taffeta is not in stock. However, I wear the shade Satin. She wears the shade Chiffon. If you are a lighter complexion, you'll use the shade Velour. And again, that is the Touch Mineral Pressed Powder. On my website, it's back. So if you haven't grabbed it yet, I would do it today because it's going to sell out. So this is the older one. This is called Jacquard, which is a similar shade to Chiffon. Just Chiffon would match just ever so lightly better. You're going to take a big giant kabuki brush like this. Message me for the link to this. And then you're going to tap this on all over. And what this is going to do is it's really going to begin to set the all over makeup. Sorry.
Just kidding. It's so light, it's not all in my mouth.
Yeah. All right. So this is going to begin to set her all over makeup and just smooth everything out. And then I'll have you look up and relax. You want to relax the wrinkles, the muscles, all the things on your face. So everything just kind of gets set really nicely and evenly. So like I said, this is going to provide a little bit extra coverage and overall set the area. So as she wears it throughout the day, she still looks beautiful and flawless. She doesn't look like oily or greasy or anything like that. Now, if you have super dry patches or dry areas, you don't have to do this all over. You can do it in just those areas that you feel really oily. So if you have more dry skin, leave it. Okay, so now to set.
And it's not heavy or anything. You can't.
Yeah, it doesn't feel heavy on you?
Mm-mm.
That's good.
Not even.
Okay, cool. So now we're going to go ahead and finish the contour. So I'm going to use another pressed powder. If you're a similar complexion than us, you could use the shade Voile for a very similar result. And you're going to take this guy right here. This brush is the brush you need for contouring. This is it. I don't stress a lot about tools with you guys, but if there are 2 tools that I have to recommend that if you want the same result, you have to use blending buds, which are under sponges and applicators on my website, and the tapered blusher brush. These 2 are a must-have. Like, you have to get these to get the same result, okay? So we're going to use the tapered blusher brush now. I have the product on there. If you didn't see, I swirled in the cap. I tapped it off on my wrist to lessen the amount of product that's on here. From shade Velour and the Touch Mineral Skin Concealer. What shade in the concealer? You'll use the shade Organza, Connie. What would be the shade a little darker than Organza? Would be the shade Velour in the pressed powder, but in the foundation would be the shade Lace. And if you guys need help, if you're not sure what color you are or you need help picking out your shades, comment color match in the comments and I'm going to private message you. Something else to keep in mind, if you did comment that and you didn't receive a message from me, my message is hiding in the requested folder or your spam folder. So make sure to check those areas because I respond to every request for a color match. Now another way to message me, and probably the easiest in my opinion, is tap on her face right now. A little window is going to come down and you're going to see my name. If you click my name, it's going to take you to my Facebook page and you'll see an option to be able to message me there. Once you are on my Facebook page, make sure that you follow it and you give it a thumbs up. There's 2 options per my page, Rhea Hope. Thumbs up and follow. And then also, while you're at it, make sure to head over to Instagram. My name there is Rhea Hope. So if you're not following me on Instagram yet, you better, or else. Just kidding.
Don't want to miss anything.
Yes, you don't want to miss anything. Okay, so now for the contour area, we're going to dab this kind of on the temples of her forehead and then begin to swirl this down. What this is going to do is it's going to begin to warm up her complexion. It's going to set those areas, but what it's also doing mostly is it's really going to give her that bone structure back to her skin that we otherwise lose when we get older. So you're going to go from the bottom of the ear towards the corner of the mouth, so this area right here. So this is really going to give you back that really nice jawline. And then same thing over here. Very light-handedly, just around the jawline. And then down the neck, as you saw, and then I kind of swirled on her chest just to make sure everything looks very soft and blended. This isn't going to end up all over her clothes or anything like that because we are going to make sure to set it when we're done. So another part 2 for contouring her nose, you're going to tap, tap, tap most of that product off. You're going to squeeze the brush, and look at me. And then you're just going to run this down the sides of your nose. And this is really going to thin out your nose. And then if you have like a longer nose, you can put it underneath. Not saying you have a longer nose.
I was like, nobody's ever said I had a long nose.
God, look at her long nose.
Tiny nose. Wait.
But this
I always forget that step, but it really makes the difference.
It really does. And then you can also enhance your contour
on my long nose.
On your long nose. And really kind of soften that up. So there, her contour is done. And like I said, even if you are older, you can still contour without looking overdone or looking like you tried super hard. You don't need this like supermodel like contour going on. You can have that very soft, beautiful, here's my bones. Here's my bone structure. It's underneath. It's there and it's really flattering on. Do you feel flattered?
I don't know. Only if people are saying nice things.
I'm sure they are.
I can't see a thing.
They're nice. Okay. All right. So now,
hearts.
Yeah,
that's hearts.
Yes. For the blush, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take the shade Sisterly. I will have you smile, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on the apple of her cheek, working up to her hairline, sticking just above the bronzer. And again, it's okay if it overlaps because you just want everything to look really melted and very soft. But this is gonna give you.
I can see the heart.
Yes. Keep hearting.
Love you, girls.
Oh God. Easy.
Only because of you, ladies, that I come on. And
Easy, Lisa. Easy, Karen. All right, so there's the blush on, and you see that it just really, really illuminates her skin. It's very flattering on. It's really, really pretty. So now we're going to use the Touch of the Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly, and I'm going to pop this on the tip of your nose and the highest parts of your cheekbones. And again, another product that a lot of people think like, oh, I'm 50, oh, I'm 40, I'm 70, I can't use this. You totally can. It's so soft and beautiful on your skin. And like I always tell you guys, if you feel like your skin has been looking dull lately, or you just want something to kind of spruce up your makeup without breaking the bank, the highlight is a perfect thing to implement, and same with the blush. It just gives you that really gorgeous glowy dewy finish. So at this point, we are wearing the exact same products in the exact same way. The exact same way. And I'm 32, she's 58, and it looks beautiful and flawless on us both. Your skin looks so phenomenal. So I'm telling you guys, this makeup isn't just for the 30-year-olds. I would not call myself young.
Yeah.
My back hurts.
And you're in bed by 10.
Yes.
You're 9.
I used to be young. Now my hips hurt. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the brow pencil in the shade medium for her brows. I'm only going to do one at first so I can really show you guys the huge difference of filling in your eyebrows. And I always tell my mom this, and she's getting better at doing her eyebrows, but every time she does them and she comes over, it's like such a huge difference in her face. Her eyes look brighter, like more youthful, more open. She does have kind of smaller eyes, little slanty eyes, but they really illuminate and look so stunning and big when she does this part. So doing your eyebrows isn't just about your eyebrows. It's about your whole face structure. So what we're doing is I'm literally just following the natural shape of her eyebrow. And same idea as what I do. I go from the tear duct, we kind of sketch up. Then from that top corner, we're going to sketch towards the arch. Once you get to the arch, we're going to sketch down throughout the tail. And then we just kind of connect the dots. And now you don't need to fill them in super full and dark. You could still get that really stunning, beautiful structure. Look at that. Without filling them all the way in. So if you look straight at them, they can really see that difference. See how much like open her eye looks on this side. It's so beautiful. And it's still not super dark. It's not, look at me! It's not super, super dark. So you get that really, you can still get that subtle look.
I can actually see the eyebrow from here.
Yeah. The eyebrow. And then we're done.
I see an eyebrow.
This is all about eyebrows.
No, seriously, here's my glasses, so
Yeah.
I cannot see
All
anything,
right,
but I can see hearts.
All right, so now, so I don't screw up your face. Look at me.
Okay.
So you don't look. So the eyebrow.
Go home with one.
I should do that to you. Jim would be like, "What happened to you?" So really looks all put together. So same thing. We're just following the natural shape. So her eyebrow actually kind of stops abruptly right here, but you want to kind of throw the tail like this. Little swishes out, and that's going to make it almost look elongated. And another thing that I always tell you guys when you're doing your eyebrows is light hands. Does it feel like I'm pushing hard?
No, it feels like you're barely even touching me.
And that is the point. You don't want to push super hard. You want it to feel like you're literally etching is the best kind of description I can give you, because that is going to make it look most natural. And obviously, like on myself, I push a little bit harder because I want my eyebrows to stand out more. But for you, you want something a little softer, a little more subtle. I know if I drew eyebrows on like me, it would kind of look out of place on you. But because we are still doing your whole face, you still want to do those eyebrows. I'll have you look back at them. So now it kind of looks more put together.
I have eyebrows.
You have eyebrows. And honestly, like she kind of has a little bit of sparse eyebrows. So you can still get that same gorgeous, structured, beautiful eyebrow look, even if you're not, you don't have a ton of eyebrows. Is Chiffon Stick Foundation darker than Lace? Yes, it is. It's about 2 shades darker.
I'm more tan than she is.
She is. I have my father's white skin. All right, so now for her eyes. Now, we're going to show you how to make your eyes pop. So the first way to do it is this guy right here. This is the eyeliner in the shade Pristine. So this is a white liner. So I feel like we had this conversation when you were kids, like this was the thing to do, was the white eyeliner, right? Mm-hmm. So now it's circled back. So it's going to still, yes, I'll have you kind of look like this upwards. And I'm just going to kind of pull at your eye downwards, and I'm just going to etch this along the bottom lash line. And what this does is it's really going to make your eyes kind of pop. I'm not going to overdo it because we're doing kind of a subtle, soft look on you. But we're just going to very lightly draw along the bottom lash line with this. And like I said, I'm not going to do it super heavy on her because we're doing kind of a softer look. But even just the very little bit of a white liner, which again, this is the shade Pristine in the eyeliner, will still make her eyes really illuminate versus putting a darker or a black color there. If you struggle with having smaller eyes. If you have big eyes, you could use a black one. I mean, not saying you can't use a black one because it would still look very pretty on you, but
not when we're doing a softer lip.
Yeah, if you're wanting your eyes to look big, you're not going to want to put a ton of dark stuff. So now we're going to do the Addiction Palette 6. So this is my favorite palette for all eye looks. So it's so gorgeous. You have your golds, your browns, your reds, your pinks, your soft champagnes. Let me try to get this to focus. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? So this is called the Addiction Palette 6. And the Addiction Palette 6 is a really great palette because you can achieve all eye looks with this. Whether you're wanting to do smoky eyes, whether you want to do kind of fun colored eyes, if you want to do softer on the everyday eyes, you can literally achieve it all with this palette. So again, this is the Addiction Palette 6. And then I'll have you look at me and kind of close your eyes. Yep, perfect. And you're going to use the fluffy crease brush. And I'm just going to graze this throughout her eye, just very softly here on the outside corner. Like we had mentioned, she does have kind of smaller eyes, so I don't want to overpower her eye look with like a bunch of dark colors. But we do want to create some depth there. And then like I always tell you guys, when you are doing your eyeshadow, you're going to think rainbow, rainbow, zigzag. And this is going to begin to like soften up the eye look so you can look at them. So now you're going to see a little bit of kind of sultriness. Oh, hello. Kind of
Third eye.
Well, I left Rhea's
I guess I should open my eyes when I turn.
with one eye and one eyebrow. And then I'll have you do the same eye thing where you're kind of going like that. Yep, perfect. So again, we're just going to very softly work this into the crease up onto the brow bone. And this is going to create that really nice depth to her eye look. And then we're going to be ready to move on. But this is really gorgeous, like all by itself too. And we're using the fluffy crease brush, which, as I always say, if you are struggling with that, getting that really pretty eye look, it's the brush. You need to get the fluffy crease brush. It's another one of those brushes, one of those tools that if you want the same look, you got to get the brush. Very highly recommend. So like I had said before, if you're just now tuning in, make sure to comment color match in the comments if you want to be color matched. If you need help picking out your products. If you're not sure what color you are, you need help picking out anything, just comment color match, or you can tap on my face, a description window will pop down. You can click on my name and message me there. And everything is available for purchase, whether you live in Canada, Mexico, England, does not matter. You can shop from my website. You'll just scroll to the bottom and change it to your flag. So go to RheaHopeBeauty.com. That's where you can find all the makeup, the tools, the skincare we use, everything. Now, if you want her skincare regimen that I have her on, comment in the comments, Mom's Skincare. If you want my skincare routine, comment your skincare, and I'll message you our skincare regimen that we swear by. We had the worst hereditary dark circles. Like, so bad that, like, people would be like, are you okay?
Did you sleep?
And I totally thought that we were like so stuck with them. And once I started seeing amazing results, she was the first person I was like, you need to get on this, this, and this. And it's been amazing results for both of us for our skincare. Cannot stress enough how amazing. Okay, so now for the rest of this eye look, we're going to go ahead and do the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Reverent. And this color, you guys, I sing its praises all the time. And you can actually get this color for free with any order of $125. On my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com, spend $125, you get free shipping, you get the free mascara, and you get this for free. So I'll have you close your eyes. I know, isn't that rad? Now, the most amazing part about this liquid eyeshadow is the fact that it doesn't crease. So if you have fine lines and wrinkles, no offense, Mom, like you do, on your eyes, this is going to be, tighten up your eyes again, this is going to be the eyeshadow that you want because it's not going to move around. It's not going to move or crease or disappear, anything like that. And it's so easy to apply. Doesn't it kind of feel wet at first?
Yeah, it was kind of wet, cool.
Yeah, and now
it doesn't.
Do you feel anything?
No, it doesn't feel like anything.
And it opened your eye, and it is so, look at how beautiful. Close your eyes again. Isn't that gorgeous? It's very soft. It's and it feels like firming, right?
Yeah, I can't even tell anything's on there, but it does feel tighter.
Yeah. And it's not creasing at all. Close your eyes. So you can see the creasing happening on this eye, which is totally normal. This eye, nothing. Amazing! Okay, so again, liquid eyeshadow in the shade Reverent, which you can get for free when you spend $125 on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And this website, you guys, is not like you have to subscribe. You're not stuck getting makeup that you don't want, that you didn't ask for. It's literally like buy as you go, get what you want, nothing else. It's like shopping at Target. Let the website say what you need. I always say that to Ryan when I go to Target. He's like, what do you need? I'm like, I'm going to let Target tell me what I need. So when you're on the website, just let the website tell you what you need. Just kidding. But if you do need help shopping, message me. Comment color match in the comments. All right, so that is Reverent on there, and our eye look is done. So soft and very light and airy and pretty, and it makes your eye color really pop. Makes your eyes look super blue.
I need that.
I
need that one. Sorry, I don't know about you, but I'm looking at it.
I need that.
I need it.
All right, so now for mascara and lips. Before we go ahead and do that, I'm going to do the same thing I do on myself, on her. I'm going to take my setting spray. I'm going to have you close your eyes. And we're going to set her makeup all over. I go hog wild with my setting spray because I really love how it adds moisture into your foundations without making your makeup like feel overdone, and it's going to also help it to expand, so it makes it look so much softer and more natural on your skin. If you do have dry combo skin or you have dry skin, it's going to be that moisture that you want. Another product that you can use in this point, if she does have any dryness or if she feels dry, we would at this point spritz some rose water on those areas, and that will add moisture as well. So you can use both the rose water and the setting spray, but I would only use the rose water on those dry areas. All right, so now for mascara, we're going to go in right here with the lash primer. This lash primer is a girl's best friend. Not only does it hydrate your lashes, but it gives it so much length. So I'll have you, perfect. I'll have you stay just like that. So this is going to be amazing for getting that really great length to her lashes. So you apply it just on the bottom. You can apply it on the top if you're wanting to, but today we're just going to do the bottom. Now we're going to go in the Twisted Mascara. So this is what you get for free when you spend $75, $125, and $175. You get this guy for free, plus the free shipping at $100. Okay, so I'll have you look just the same like you were a little further down. And now we're going to take the Twisted Mascara, and we're going to go from the base of the lash all the way up with this. So I was actually showing her that this mascara is like the best thing in the world for her because of the really tiny intentional bristles. The other best part is that it has this super teeny tiny little wand on the top half. Yeah, it's so cool. And so this is actually the perfect size wand for, no offense, your tiny itty bitty little lashes.
Yeah, I know they're not.
But the other cool part about this mascara is that it has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So while she's wearing this, it's actually helping her lashes to grow. So another easy, kind of look up a little bit more. Another easy part of doing her mascara and making it look really pretty and flawless for her lashes is not doing the bottom lash line. This can help your eyes kind of give you that like almost a doe-eyed look. If you look at the camera, it almost gives her lashes, it elongates her eye versus kind of overpowering her eye. And then you could do as many coats of this as you're wanting. It would probably look a little bit more in depth if she was doing this on herself because I don't want to like poke her in the eye.
And I'm terrible, so
yeah,
I'm not doing it on live.
No, so these mascara brushes are the best for giving you that amazing separation. So I'll have you look over here again. So again, we're going in with the lash primer. Okay, so lash primer again, hydrating your lashes. And then Twisted Mascara, you're going to hold the silver portion and twist. And then base of the lash all the way up. And then you can get the back side. Glad I didn't have too much coffee today. Steady hands.
You haven't poked me in the eye yet.
All right. Everyone says that Royce looks like you.
Oh.
Yes, she does. Carried her for 9 months, and I got my mother.
She's got your sass.
No, she's Katie, my
She's your
sister's
sister's
sass.
sass. Yeah, that's true.
She's my...
And your sister's hair.
Yeah. I know. Okay, that was a good one. Okay. How do you look? And that's so pretty. Oh, you look really pretty. Okay, so now for her lips. We're going to do the lipstick, and you look 10 years younger, is what Lori said.
Lori, you're so sweet.
Okay, so we're going to take the lipstick in the shade Easy Street. Now, this is one of my favorite colors for, like, everybody, any age. It is matte, but it's creamy. It is such a stunning, like a nudie pink. So, kind of make it pucker. Yeah. And I'm going to apply this all over. Now, you can do a lip liner. I just didn't have a lip liner on hand for her. Because mine is almost gone. But you could do a lip liner. And the shade Punchy would do well with this. And then I'll have you kind of pucker. Yeah. Maybe tighten that. But a lip liner would actually prevent it from, like, bleeding into any wrinkles. So, really important step to make sure that you're utilizing. All right, so that was Easy Street. And now we're going to take the lip butter, which is brand new. I'm going to wipe off my lipstick on there. And the shade Quick Getaway, not Getaway Car.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
And this is going to be so pretty. It's really going to give it some sheen to her. And it's also packed with shea butter and vitamin E, which is super hydrating for your lips. And I'll have you pucker again. And then I am going to clean it
Ooh,
up.
I like that. That's really cool.
Yeah, isn't that pretty?
I need that too.
Okay, let me...
Add that to my list.
Go ahead. I'm going to clean that up. Okay.
Get rid of my wrinkles.
Yeah, I should have used lip liner. It's my fault. Lip liners, you guys. Important.
Lip liner.
All right, so that was the whole makeup look. Oh, you look so pretty. Yeah, so that was the whole makeup look. So like I had said, we are wearing the same foundation, the same concealer, the same setting powder, the same pressed powder, the same eyeliner, the same mascara, the same lip product. I'm just wearing a different color. All the same highlight, everything, and you still get these like beautiful, flawless makeup look, you guys. So again, 32, 58, doesn't matter what age you are. You're never too old to feel beautiful. So right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com is where you want to buy all your makeup, all your skincare, all your hair tools, your makeup tools. If you need hair tools, message me.
She's got you there.
Got your back. Is this a lip butter good for mature lips? Yes, it is, extremely.
It feels so moist. Not slimy, slippery, but
yeah, it's
Yeah.
moist like a lip gloss without the, like you said, perfect, like the slimy
The
stickiness
slippery,
of
yeah.
a lip gloss. So it's a perfect
feels
kind of happy
moisturized.
median. So someone asked about pores. The best thing for pores, mattifying face primer, blending buds, the brightening face mask. Message me if you asked a question and you didn't get it answered, because it's kind of hard to read and do that. So message me your question. If you didn't get a response from me, which I feel like not a lot of people did, message me. I would be so happy to help you guys. You're never bothering me. So many times I get emails. I don't want to bother you. You're not bothering me. This is what I do for a living, and I love it. I love helping you guys.
Too old either, so
Yeah.
looks good there.
Look at me.
Look at us.
Look at us. Look how beautiful I look. I'm wearing the color Moneyed in the same lipstick. So she's wearing Easy Street and I'm wearing Moneyed. Aw, thank you guys. Can you recommend for something under eye circles? Laura, message me. I have the cocktail for getting rid of dark circles.
I think mine were bad when we started. Should have seen them 2 years ago.
I know. We used to have to do on her and myself, we used to use color correctors, which cancel out colors. And we don't have to use them anymore. Hallelujah. So let me know if I could be of any help to you guys. Please shop right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And I actually already linked her full makeup look for you guys right here. It has my funny face on it right now, but I'm going to switch it out as soon as I get a pretty picture of her. So it's right there, pinned in the comments. If you guys need anything, message me. shop down here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Everything has a love it guarantee, and make sure that you share this live if you haven't yet, and you go to my page, Rhea Hope, here on Facebook and Instagram, and you give it a follow. And I cannot thank you guys enough for those who tell your friends to follow me, your family, anyone really, your bagger at the grocery store, your hair girl, whoever, literally anyone. I can't say thank you enough for you guys. So I love you all. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye. Thanks.